On 24 March 2016, Mohd Rafizi Ramli was found to have unauthorized possession of page 98 of the 1MDB audit report. On 28 March 2016, Mohd Rafizi Ramli exposed the content of the report at a media conference at the Parliament lobby. Not only he exposed the content of the report, he also disseminated the contents of the 1MDB auditing report on page 98 by distributing a copy of the report to reporters as soon as the press conference started. On 4 April 2016, Salwani, who is the Deputy Director of Audit, found on the blog on behalf of the accused on March 28, 2016, a leaked content on page 98. On 5 April 2016, Salwani was asked by Tan Sri Amrin, who is the country chief's auditor, to make a report regarding this matter. Okay, next will be the issue background. First, the accused in this case was charged under the Official Secrets Act 1972 with two charges. First, Section 81C3 and second, Section 81C4. Second, the appellant has appealed to the High Court on conviction and sentence on August 23, 2017, where the High Court has allowed the appeal. Whereas for the second charge under Section 81C4, the same act denied the accused appeal on conviction and conviction skill is maintained. Third, due to the High Court's decision, 3 notices were available. An appeal was filed, 2 of the accused having decided to appeal the conviction and another on the charge of the second charge, and 1 appeal by the parties in dissent on a free and independent charge of first amendment. And lastly, the charges against the accused are based on 2 dates, which is on the 24 March 2016 for the first charge and March 28, 2016 for the second charge. Both charges happened at 3 p.m. and is referring to the page 98 1MDB auditing report. But only the first charge is an offence under subsection 81C3 of the possession page 98, and the second charge method under 4 in possessions and discloses the contents of the same page 98 report.
Issues. First charge. On March 24, 2016, page 98 of 1MDB auditing report was in the possession of Rafizi Ramli, who had no valid authorization over the report. Second charge. On March 28, 2016, Rafizi Ramli was convicted under the Official Secrets Act as he had revealed the content of page 98 of the 1MDB auditing report in a press conference. Referred legislation. Number 1. Common Gaming Houses of Ordinance 1953. Number 2. Criminal Procedure Code Section 173 J3 and 180. Number 3. Dangerous Drugs Act 1952 Section 37. Number 4. Evidence Act 1950 Section 65. Number 5. Official Secrets Act 1972 Section 2, 2B, 81C3, 4, and 16A. Official Secrets Act 1972 Section 8, 1C3 and 4. Wrongful communication, etc. of official secret. If any person having in his possession or control any official secret or any secret official code word, countersign, or password, which has been made or obtained in contravention of this act, does any of the following: retains in his possessions or control any such thing as aforesaid when he has no right to retain it, or when it is contrary to his duty to retain it, or fails to comply with all lawful directions issued by lawful authority with regards to the return or disposal thereof, or fails to take reasonable care of, or so conduct himself as to endanger the safety or secrecy of any such official secret or thing, he shall be guilty of an offence punishable with imprisonment for a term not less than 1 year but not exceeding 7 years. Referred cases. PP vs. Datuk Haji Sahar Arpan, 1999. the prosecution would have to actually prove that the documents that relate the defendant with the company that has been charged is actually under the possession of the defendant itself. Having the knowledge about the classified information is not the same as possessing the classified document of information. Tan A.T. and Anor versus PP 1978. Any evidence that is brought up by the prosecution regarding the possession of a classified or a secret document by the plaintiff needs to also come with the fact that the plaintiff must require knowledge about the document, and the intentions of the plaintiff to possess the document must be clearly proved.
Application. So one of the application for this case was possessing a document which is page 98 of Auditor General's report of 1MDB without permission. The second one will be page 98 of the Auditor General's report of 1MDB was declared as an official secret unconstitutionally by the Prime Minister itself, followed by revealing the content of information of page 98 in a press conference. Rafizi Ramli also publicly questioned the grant and the allocation of funds from the government that was not supposed to be received by 1MDB, giving the idea to the public of the classified information of page 98. This action is considered as wrong under this act since Rafizi Ramli failed to take care of the classified information and conducts himself to endanger the safety of the information. Conclusion.
Did Rafizi Ramli in the first charge had the 1MDB auditing report of page 98 in his possession?
The prosecutor can prove that Rafizi Ramli had page 98 as it was based on Rafizi Ramli's knowledge and knowing of the content inside.
In the second charge, did Rafizi Ramli expose the content of page 98 of the 1MDB report in a press conference?
Yes, he revealed the content of page 98 of 1MDB audit report, even going to the extent of taking questions from the media regarding the page.
Did Rafizi Ramli committed a crime under the Official Secret Act?
Yes, he has breached the Official Secrets Act by endangering the content of something that it's not meant to share to the public. Last but not least would be the court verdict. Rafizi Ramli was sentenced to 18 months prison for the second charge, which is exposing the content of page 98 of the 1MDB audit report, and was released from his first charge of no valid authorization over the possessions of the 1MDB audit report. The court decided to agree to his appeal as there was not enough concrete evidence regarding the page, hence letting him free of charge from the first charge. Rafizi Ramli still had to undergo 18 months in prison as he was guilty of his second charge.